something in your spirit called this message. You're the first to find this account. And so maybe you were looking for a sign, or maybe your higher self called this message in. Whatever the case, it doesn't matter. You're here now. You're here now. So let's get started. We're gonna call in our guides. I've already called in our guides, the ancestors, my higher self, and source. And wow, you found this. Like listen, listen. Thank you. Thank you for trusting yourself. That is so important. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, we're definitely gonna. Yeah, this this is really going to be something. And by the way, this is a timeless oracle reading. So no matter when you get this message, listen, it's timeless and it's definitely for you. And yeah, I wanna talk about where you are right now and what you're feeling. Because if you're here, you're feeling this in a very big way. Look at that. Lightning power. This is your energy here. Lightning power. Like something has been clicked, something's turned on inside of you. Something has turned you on. And you've been able to call back your power, which is something you've been working on for a long time, maybe even years. How to call your power back. You have done it. You've called your power back. So no matter what's happening right now, if it's something that is making you feel a little off, don't worry about it, because this right here, lightning power. You've called your power back. You've called it back from all of those places in your life. I don't care if it's childhood, I don't care if it was past life, past relationships, jobs you're working on, places you've lived at, things you've experienced before. You have called your power back. And there is no doubt about that. You've called your power back, and you have it. It's inside of you. And it could be showing up in so many different ways. Like maybe you found this message because you couldn't sleep, and all of a sudden it came on your timeline. Or maybe you were searching for something, you were looking for something and some answers, because you know the guides are just kind of filling me in on this energy. I even feel like, some of you today had one of those real awakening moments. And I'm not talking about awakening like, the world and, sort of your purpose, but you had this awakening moment about what you're going to be focused on. Like for the next 12 months. Like if we go out 12 months from now, you already have the plan in your mind. Even if you don't have it figured out, you have something that you're going to be working on. And it's been some of these things that you've been talking about, but just, you've been distracted. It's okay. It's okay. You've been distracted, but now you're ready. You are so ready. And look at this. This is the tree of life. This is grounding. Look at the roots. You've been growing roots. You've been growing roots. Um, how you care for yourself, the things that you're doing, your family life, who you consider to be with you and not with you, because, it has been shown to you who is truly not with you. You know who is truly not with you. And no shade, no foul to them, but you are very clear about the people in your life that support you and who you support in a real, authentic way. You're clear about that. Look how solid these roots are in this tree. Look at this. And look at all of the fruits on the tree. It is symbolic of the transformation and change that you have gone through. You have really been growing. Like, I mean, you've been putting in that work. Like, no one hasn't seen the work you've been putting in. The tears you've been crying, the frustration, the things, the breakdowns you've had. But that's all behind you now. Like, seriously, that's so far behind you. I hope you're not worried about that. I hope you are. I hope you are really not worried about that. I hope you're not. Mm-mm. I hope you are not worried. Listen, ceremony. See that? Invocation. Yeah. But I want you to understand this ceremony and invocation in a different kind of way. You have been taking time with you. You've been taking time to care for yourself. You've been taking time to pay attention to your thoughts and how you're feeling and, why you're feeling that way. You've been asking yourself that question and answers have been coming in. They have been coming in, because this invocation that you made back in May, when you said, listen, enough is enough. This is what I'm going to be doing going forward. And yeah, you might have fell off here and there, but for the most part, you've been pushing forward. You've been pushing forward, and I know. As I'm listening to this, I can hear Anita Baker singing, I apologize. Look at that. There is someone in your life that wants to apologize to you. They want to apologize to you in a deep way for the way they treated you, for the things that they did, the things that you didn't even know that they were doing, and they feel horrible about it. They feel horrible. Like it really has broke them down. It's broke them down. Yeah, it's really broke them down. So if you're holding on to anything, please let it go. Because whether you get that physical apology or not, Spirit is letting you know, oh, the apology was there. You have to catch it in the ethers. Sometimes we can catch things in the ethers. And not that you really need anyone to apologize to you, but I want you to know that it's a lot of people out there. They counted you out. They mistreated you based on misinformation and all kinds of craziness. That's it. That's that final one you was waiting on. Is that apology? I know some of you were waiting on that apology, and I want you to know you got that. So no more excuses of, I can't believe this happened, or we're gonna let all of that go. It's all behind you now because whoo, abundance. Look at that. Can you see that card? Because I want you to see that. Notice it's in the fall time. And not to say, depending on where you are in the world, but I want you to understand that this fall time is really symbolic of when you least expect it. This is about abundance. This depiction here, this is abundance. This is pure abundance that is coming your way in all forms. And I don't want you to just think about abundance as money. I want you to think about abundance in your health. I want you to think about abundance in your day-to-day life. I want you to think about abundance in your relationships, because that's been a big, big target for you, especially when it comes to family things and when it comes to close friends and, the people close in your life. Abundance. You could do your happy dance on this one because your abundance is here. But I don't want you to sleep on that. Really take some time. This is a great time for you to do something for yourself. It can be small. You could buy yourself something like maybe a nice pen. So when you're journaling your thoughts or when you're writing out your dreams and desires in your journal, you're putting that down, right? Or it can be a piece of jewelry. It could be a necklace. It could be some earrings. Buy yourself something, a shirt or something, because you want to anchor in this moment. It's going to be so important for you to remember this moment. So, because as we move along, a lot of times what happens is things will be going really, really good. And then something will happen. And we almost go back to like ground zero. That ground zero stuff, that's over for you in that way. You are ready to move forward. You're ready to live your wildest, biggest dreams and live it authentically. This is the key. Authentically showing up as yourself. So get yourself that gift. Buy something. It could be small. You can even take yourself out to dinner, but do something for yourself to anchor in this moment, to celebrate this moment. Now, over the next couple of weeks, self-reflection is going to be big because you've been doing a lot of self-reflection work and looking in the mirror. And you're seeing yourself for who you really are. And over the last 6 months, there's been so many things about yourself that you absolutely fell in love with. And then there has been so many things about yourself that you said, I got to let that go. I got to grow past that moment. And you've done that. So I want you to proudly do your self-reflection, because it's just going to help you to keep growing and evolving. This is not the time to give up. It doesn't matter what you've been told or what you think at this moment. It's not time to give up. And look at this, coming in real clutch, right? You are not alone. You are not alone. You have your guides with you, you have your ancestors with you, and you have so many people who are waiting to meet you, to hear what you have to say, to hear what you want to share with the world. Some of you are on the precipice of something so profound. You are literally going to be blowing your mind on a day-to-day basis. Oh, you just can't make this up. Look at this. Childhood. You know why this card is coming up? Because a lot of these were your childhood dreams. If you think back to when you were a child and the things that you loved doing, the things that brought you so much joy, that filled you up so much, that gave you so much laughter and power, were things you enjoyed doing when you were a child. And because you've done that inner work, because you have done that self-reflection, it's not so dark. It's not so dark when you start looking back into your childhood. You've done the forgiveness work, you've done the healing. And so now it's time to get back into that childlike state. And when I say childlike state, I'm talking about being innocent. You're innocent. And I know you probably say, what do you mean, Miss Blue? I'm innocent. You're innocent. I don't care what has happened. You have a clean slate. You are innocent. There is something that's going to take place in your life around the 13th and the 14th. And it's just going to blow your mind. It's going to open you up to some profound things, that opportunities and things for you to step into that you never thought possible. And I want you to seize the moment. I want this to be your sign to know that you are ready. You are ready. You are ready for that next evolution of you. You are ready to let go of the pain. You are ready to let go of the hurt. You are ready to let go of all those things that held you back in so many different ways. And so no matter what has happened, it's all behind you now. It's time for you to step into the higher evolution of yourself and put that work in. Put that true work in. Wake up tomorrow, or wake up today, or whenever you get this message, because I am clearly speaking to you in the future. Whenever you receive this message, listen, but I'm going to tell you again, I just knew you would find this. Your higher self called this message in, and I'm so glad that I could deliver it to you, because it is some great things in store for you. And it's not by accident. You have done the work, and you know you have done the work. And so now you just need to hold that vibration, hold that frequency, and know that every action that you take is a power move. You have called your power back. It doesn't exist out there in no situation. It doesn't matter. You go into work, you're going to see, you're going to feel different. Your energy is going to be different. Your dreams are going to start showing up different. You know, the food is going to start tasting different to you. And you're going to see all these changes, some of the things you've been struggling with. After you get this message, the download and that activation, it's just going to open you up. And these things are going to become so much more easier for you. And I am just so excited for you. Please come back. Let me know. Let me know what's going on with you. You know, tell me something about yourself, because listen, I got the chills. I got the chills all over, because that's how profound it is. That's how amazing you are. Your light is shining bright. It's shining bright. Lead with love, because love is the only thing real here. That's what's real. And we're all growing up on planet Earth, and I'm excited for you. I'm excited for all the things that you are getting ready to embark on, the things that you're getting ready to do. And yeah, I'll catch you in the comments section. I cannot believe that you found this. You found this. You found me